Welcome back to Autolooks Online. This is Everett Jade saying, hey, check this thing out. We've been waiting a long time for Dodge to redo the Charger, and we've been all wondering, hey, how are they going to make something that was, well, that great before? Charger may have had some flaws, same with the 300, but hey, how can you make something that was, defined the personal sedan for the past decade? Sort of like what the PT Cruiser did. But hey, you start with the existing model. You change up some minor parts to make it look a little bit more vicious, and there you go. Basically what they did with the Magnum before they killed it off. That was sad to see. Now, for 2011, Dodge has redone the Charger and 300. And for the Charger, well, they've gone with a more aggressive look. With new owners Fiat on board, seems that Dodge wants to get back into being more of a sport performance brand than it previously was. Now, not saying that the previous Dodge Charger and Avenger weren't sporty, but, they weren't the world's greatest at a performance vehicle. Now, 2011 Dodge Charger has got some minor modifications to it, like the fact that the bumper is no longer just a plain old bumper with some slits cut into it. This one actually has a little bit of attitude added to it. Alright, first, you got your fog light ports, and then you got your bottom air ducts. Add a little bit more sport appeal. Not too bad, not too great. In the middle, yeah, they have changed the grille a bit. Dodge has kind of gotten rid of that old hairline grille that used to just follow the actual car. Now they've added chrome and black. I don't really get the black, but it's still a lot better than just having some plain old chrome hairline grille in the center of the car. Now, headlight appeal, they've taken these things, they've gone from the big lights and kind of just curved them in a little bit. Sort of like what they did with the Dodge Ram last time. And they had this nice round thing, and they just kind of pulled it back a little bit. Same basic opinion. Now, the grille has gone from being one giant thing in the center, and they kind of brought it in a little bit as they brought in the lights. Kind of give it more of a cab forward design that we've kind of been missing since the Intrepids and Concords at previous time. That was a great looking design, and that was one of those things that was kind of big in the early 90s and started dying out in the early 2000s. It seems that Dodge really wants to bring this back. Now, along the side, they've actually gone with the old Dodge Charger look, the air duct coming from the side. Not too bad. The only downfall is they got rid of the split in the side. The old Dodge Charger used to come, curve, and then start a new line halfway down the bottom line. Yeah, Dodge hasn't done that with this one. Don't know why, but that was a Dodge Charger thing. Now, rims, they're cool, they're great, they're muscular, but let's just say they could have been a little bit better. Now, moving on, we take a look at these mirrors. Pretty plain, pretty boring, pretty simple. Now, up front, added with the brand new grille, they have added in brand new ducts in front, right into the hood. Now, this hood duct adds major sport appeal. Something that is previously non-existent on the old one. The air ducts, kind of add that muscular performance thing that many aftermarket people have added to the vehicle. Now, moving on to the rear, we see that Dodge has gone with more of a Challenger style rear end. Okay, I love this rear end style. Why? Because the Challenger style has got that, it doesn't have the big, boring, plain lights right off to the side. It's got that nice wraparound, almost looks like it's glowing all the time, taillight. Now that is one amazing feature. One of those things that the original Dodge Charger kind of didn't have. It still had the tucked away appearance, like this has. It's notched right in. But it had 4 lights on each side, so when you push the brake, it kind of looked like the inside of it was glowing. This one actually does kind of glow. Now, they have added the Dodge logo right in the back, and if anyone hasn't realized, the new Dodge does not have the ram head. unless you're looking at a Dodge Ram truck. They got some weird new symbol thing. I don't really get it. I don't really care for it. Now, out back, Dodge has, yes, added exhaust ports. We know with the previous one, unless you moved up into the sport ones, the base model one did not have the exhaust port on the back. Why didn't it have the exhaust port on the back? I don't know. They just kind of wanted to cheapen the car, I guess. This one's got the exhaust port right in the back, which just scream muscular performance. Yes. Wild car. Now, if you're looking at the side of the car, side appearance, it basically looks like a Charger from far away. Look at the front appearance, you can still see the Charger. A little bit changed. Back end, the lights is basically the main thing that has changed within this car. Gotta say, it has gone pretty good. Now, out of 10, what can I say about the new Dodge Charger? I'm gonna have to give it an 8. Why an 8? Well, great car, great updates, make it look so much better, but you know what? It's still got the exact same outline as before. You look at it from far away, you could see that outline is the same thing. Nothing much has changed. You know, they added little features here, little features there, but you want to know something? It's really, not much has changed. Now, what do I have to say about the complete Dodge Charger? Dodge has come a long way, and it seems like they still have a long way to go. Let's just hope when they redo the Avenger and the Dodge Journey that they can still keep with this, muscular look. Now, as for this car, I don't see it changing the game like it did last time when everyone wanted Dodge Charger 300. This time around, I think it's just going to be, yeah, I like the Charger, I'll get it. It's still not, a segment-defining vehicle. Until it achieves that again, I'm going to have to say, Dodge, you got a wicked-looking car, you got wicked performance, everything about it is great. Just, you could have done a little bit more. If Toyota can keep building on the exact same platform that they've had since the early 90s for the Corolla, how come you couldn't change this thing enough to make it look almost different? Alright, for this week, Autolux, Charger's back, baby.